In this video, we go into the reasons why improving communication skills can be difficult for men, highlighting the impact on men's mental health. Traditional gender roles have long dictated the behavior and expectations of men and women in society. Men are often socialized to be stoic, independent, and emotionally restrained. From a young age, boys are taught to suppress their emotions and avoid displaying vulnerability, as these traits are perceived as signs of weakness. This cultural conditioning significantly hinders the development of effective communication skills, which require emotional expression and vulnerability. Masculine norms, deeply ingrained in many cultures, perpetuate the idea that men must be dominant, assertive, and in control at all times. These norms discourage open emotional expression and foster a belief that discussing feelings is unmanly. As a result, men may struggle to engage in meaningful conversations, express empathy, or seek support when needed. The pressure to conform to these norms can lead to internal conflicts and mental health issues. In the United States, the cultural emphasis on rugged individualism and self-reliance reinforces traditional masculine norms. Research indicates that American men are less likely to seek therapy or discuss mental health issues compared to women, largely due to societal expectations. This reluctance to seek help exacerbates mental health problems and hampers the development of effective communication skills. The media plays a significant role in shaping societal perceptions of masculinity. Popular culture often glorifies stoic, emotionally detached male characters, reinforcing the notion that vulnerability is undesirable. This portrayal influences men's self-perception and behavior, making it challenging for them to engage in open and honest communication. Emotional suppression, a common coping mechanism among men, involves consciously or unconsciously avoiding the expression of emotions. This behavior is often a response to societal pressures and the fear of being perceived as weak. However, suppressing emotions can have detrimental effects on mental health and hinder effective communication. Suppressing emotions can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. When emotions are not expressed, they can accumulate and manifest as physical symptoms or exacerbate mental health issues. Additionally, emotional suppression can hinder the ability to form deep, meaningful connections with others, as effective communication often requires emotional openness. Studies have shown that men who engage in emotional suppression are more likely to experience psychological distress and have lower levels of overall well-being. Research conducted by Gross and John found that individuals who habitually suppress their emotions report lower levels of life satisfaction and higher levels of depressive symptoms. These findings highlight the negative impact of emotional suppression on mental health and communication. Alexithymia, a personality construct characterized by difficulties in identifying and describing emotions, is more prevalent among men. Individuals with alexithymia often struggle to recognize their own emotions and have difficulty understanding the emotions of others. This condition can significantly impede effective communication and contribute to interpersonal challenges. People with alexithymia often exhibit a limited emotional vocabulary, difficulty distinguishing between emotions and bodily sensations, and a tendency to focus on external events rather than internal experiences. These characteristics can make it challenging for men with alexithymia to engage in emotionally meaningful conversations. Research indicates that alexithymia is more common in men than in women. A study by Salminen et al. Found that men are more likely to exhibit high levels of alexithymia compared to women. This higher prevalence among men suggests that alexithymia may be a contributing factor to the difficulties men face in improving their communication skills. Mental health stigma remains a significant barrier to seeking help and improving communication skills for men. Societal attitudes often perpetuate the belief that men should be self-reliant and not need assistance for emotional or psychological issues. This stigma can prevent men from seeking therapy, attending communication workshops, or even discussing their struggles with friends and family. Stigma can lead to feelings of shame and embarrassment, discouraging men from acknowledging their need for help. Research by Vogel et al. Indicates that men are less likely to seek mental health services due to concerns about being judged or stigmatized. This reluctance to seek help can exacerbate communication difficulties and contribute to ongoing mental health issues. The stigma surrounding mental health can create a significant obstacle for men attempting to improve their communication skills. fear of judgment and negative perceptions can prevent men from participating in activities that promote emotional expression and effective communication, such as therapy or support groups. Access to resources that support the development of communication skills can be limited for men, particularly those from marginalized communities. Socioeconomic factors, cultural barriers, and geographic limitations can all contribute to the lack of available resources. Financial constraints can prevent men from accessing therapy, communication workshops, or other resources that support skill development. Insurance coverage for mental health services is often inadequate, and out-of-pocket costs can be prohibitive for many individuals. This lack of access to affordable resources can hinder efforts to improve communication skills. Cultural beliefs and geographic location can also impact access to resources. In some cultures, discussing mental health or seeking therapy is highly stigmatized, making it difficult for men to pursue help. Additionally, men living in rural or remote areas may have limited access to mental health professionals or communication training programs. The pressure to conform to traditional masculine norms and suppress emotions can lead to heightened stress and anxiety. The inability to communicate effectively and seek support can exacerbate these feelings, creating a vicious cycle that negatively impacts mental health. Men often face unique stressors related to societal expectations and gender roles. The pressure to be the primary breadwinner, maintain emotional control, and display physical strength can create significant stress. When men are unable to express their emotions or seek support, this stress can accumulate and contribute to anxiety disorders. Studies have shown that poor communication skills are associated with increased stress and anxiety. Research by Block et al. Found that individuals with ineffective communication skills experience higher levels of stress and anxiety in their personal and professional lives. These findings highlight the importance of addressing communication difficulties to improve mental health outcomes. Effective communication is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships. When men struggle to express their emotions and engage in meaningful conversations, it can strain their relationships with partners, family members, and friends. Research has consistently shown that effective communication is a key predictor of relationship satisfaction. Couples who communicate openly and effectively are more likely to report higher levels of relationship satisfaction and stability. Conversely, communication difficulties can lead to misunderstandings, conflict, and relationship dissatisfaction. In addition to romantic relationships, poor communication skills can impact family dynamics. Men who struggle to communicate effectively may have difficulty connecting with their children or resolving conflicts with family members. This can create tension within the family and negatively affect overall family well-being. Promoting emotional expression and vulnerability is essential for improving communication skills. Men need to be encouraged to express their emotions and seek support without fear of judgment or stigma. Therapy and counseling can provide a safe space for men to explore their emotions and develop effective communication skills. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other therapeutic approaches can help men identify and challenge harmful beliefs about masculinity and emotional expression. Support groups offer an opportunity for men to connect with others who are experiencing similar challenges. These groups can provide a supportive environment for men to share their experiences, learn from others, and practice effective communication skills. Raising awareness about the importance of communication skills and the impact of traditional gender roles on mental health is crucial. Educational campaigns and programs can help challenge harmful stereotypes and promote healthy communication practices. Public awareness campaigns can challenge societal perceptions of masculinity and encourage men to seek help and improve their communication skills. Campaigns that feature positive examples of emotionally expressive men can help shift cultural norms and reduce stigma. Implementing communication skills training in schools can help young men develop healthy communication habits from an early age. Programs that promote emotional literacy, empathy, and conflict resolution can equip young men with the skills they need to navigate relationships effectively. Emotional intelligence, or EI, is a critical component of effective communication. EI involves the ability to recognize, understand, and manage one's own emotions and the emotions of others. Men who lack emotional intelligence may struggle with empathy, emotional regulation, and interpersonal interactions, further complicating their efforts to improve communication skills. Emotional intelligence comprises several key components: self-awareness, the ability to recognize and understand one's own emotions; self-regulation, the ability to manage and regulate one's emotional responses; motivation, the drive to achieve goals and maintain a positive attitude; empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others; social skills, the ability to navigate social interactions effectively. Improving emotional intelligence can significantly enhance communication skills. Techniques such as mindfulness, reflective listening, and empathy training can help men develop greater emotional awareness and improve their ability to connect with others on an emotional level. Programs that focus on EI development can provide men with the tools they need to navigate emotional challenges and communicate more effectively. Peer support and mentorship can play a crucial role in helping men improve their communication skills. Having role models and mentors who exemplify healthy communication practices can inspire men to adopt similar behaviors. Peer support groups can provide a platform for men to share their experiences, practice new skills, and receive feedback in a supportive environment. Mentorship programs that pair men with mentors who have successfully navigated similar challenges can be particularly effective. These programs can provide guidance, encouragement, and practical advice, helping men to overcome barriers to effective communication. Peer support groups offer several benefits, including shared experiences. Men can connect with others who understand their struggles and provide mutual support. Accountability. Group members can hold each other accountable for practicing new communication skills. Skill development. Groups provide a safe space to practice and refine communication techniques. Diverse men engaging in cultural sensitivity training. It's important to recognize that men from diverse backgrounds may face additional challenges in improving their communication skills. Intersectional factors such as race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and socioeconomic status can influence the barriers men face and the strategies that may be effective for them. Programs and interventions aimed at improving communication skills should be culturally sensitive and inclusive. Recognizing and addressing the unique challenges faced by men from different cultural backgrounds can enhance the effectiveness of these programs. Support services should be accessible and inclusive of all men, regardless of their background. This includes providing services in multiple languages, offering culturally relevant resources, and creating environments where men from diverse backgrounds feel welcomed and understood. Research and intervention efforts should continue to explore the unique challenges men face in improving their communication skills. Future studies can examine the effectiveness of various interventions, including therapy, support groups, and educational programs, in helping men develop these skills. Additionally, exploring the role of digital platforms and technology in providing accessible support and resources can open new avenues for helping men improve their communication abilities. Improving communication skills is a complex and challenging process for many men, influenced by deeply ingrained cultural, psychological, and societal factors. Traditional gender roles and societal expectations place immense pressure on men to conform to a stoic and emotionally restrained image, making it difficult for them to engage in open and honest communication. The influence of media, which often glorifies emotionally detached male figures, further compounds these challenges. Psychologically, men are more prone to emotional suppression and conditions like alexithymia, which significantly impede their ability to communicate effectively. The stigma surrounding mental health and the lack of accessible resources further exacerbate these issues, preventing many men from seeking the help they need to develop their communication skills. The impact on mental health is profound. The inability to communicate effectively can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and strained relationships. Men who struggle with communication are more likely to experience psychological distress and have lower overall well-being. The pressure to suppress emotions and conform to traditional masculine norms can create a vicious cycle that negatively affects mental health and personal relationships. To address these challenges, it is essential to encourage emotional expression and vulnerability among men, Therapy, counseling, and support groups can provide safe spaces for men to explore their emotions and develop effective communication skills. Raising awareness through public campaigns and educational programs can help challenge harmful stereotypes and promote healthy communication practices from an early age. Efforts to improve communication skills among men should be holistic, addressing the multifaceted barriers they face and promoting a cultural shift towards greater acceptance of emotional expression and vulnerability. Through continued research, education, and supportive interventions, we can create a society where men feel empowered to communicate openly and effectively, ultimately benefiting their mental health and enriching their relationships. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into why improving communication skills sucks for men. Remember, opening up and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Let's continue to break down these barriers together. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content on mental health and communication. Also, comment below on topics you want us to cover in the video. Until next time, stay strong and keep communicating.